Good morning, YouTubers. Going to be rolling, sitting in the PA at Pittsburgh. Just finished driving my first OD load here. Did not go as planned, or at least as hoped. Everything went well. Really no issues other than, surprise, surprise, Ohio still sucks. And when you got an OD load, you still got to do 55. And then I was just 2 inches, like she said, too large, too wide, to travel at night. I mean, just all the permit restrictions kind of sucked. So you can drive a half hour before sunrise and a half hour after sunset. Best way to figure that out when those times are, just ask Google. Google it, as they say. Read your permits. You got to follow the route, which destroyed my ETA, my hopes and plans. I usually, like you guys know, park up and sit at the consignee if I can, or within 30 miles to get my park up points, and then enjoy my weekend the best I can. Well, so I got up Saturday morning. I was still in 27 miles into Illinois at the Loves. It had snowed that night. Not terrible, but it snowed. There was at least 3 inches. Roads were fine. Didn't really have an issue, but still, still take it easy, slow down, be careful, be cautious, because, most of the times it's not you that causes the accident. It's not you that's at, being the road hazard. It's the four-wheelers. Someone else always causing accidents. But yeah, I did not get nowhere near as far as I wanted to. Highway 30 through Indiana. It's not a bad route on a normal occasion, but restricts you. The permit said right lane only, so I'm restricted to the right lane. And then speed limit was 60, which is not bad, but there was a lot of areas, run you through some towns where you get a couple stoplights. And at the same time, it pretty much snowed on me the entire way. Not bad. Again, it wasn't like sticking to the windshield or even to the ground, really. But people freaked out. It's like the four-wheelers. Speed limit was 60, they're going to do 57. And it's already frustrating enough. Like, you're a little oversized, a little wide, and you're doing the best you can just to stay, following the permits. You don't want DOT sucking you dry already. And then you get to Ohio, and it was like nothing was open. I didn't see one DOT officer, but you can't take that chance, because I already know how Ohio can be, and those who've been out here long enough know how Ohio can be. They're like truck Nazis, man. They use the rest areas as their DOT inspections. So you pull in, you got, handle your business. Oh, no. We need to do an inspection on you. Really? So you get a little paranoid about that. Yeah, so 55 mile an hour all the way across. Again, Route 30 it's a nice route, but it just sucks when you're oversized. It just, you just set your cruise. You just do the best you can. And the later it got, doing the math and looking at the miles I had left, there was just zero chance. By the time I got to the Interstate 71, I had like 45 minutes of drive time available, not due to the clock, but due to the sunset. So the furthest I got was right there at the intersection of Interstate 71 and 76. So I pulled into the Pilot. Man, that thing never got full. So little heads up to the new drivers out there. That's always a good truck stop. Huge parking lot. Spaces. I didn't even have to take two spots. When I was at the Loves, I took 2 spots because they were narrow as hell. I was actually overhanging on one side when I parked normally, and I was like, I must be in a compact parking spot. So I moved over. I took 2 spots. But they're at the Pilot or Flying J. I think it's the Flying J. Yeah. It's an old truck stop. It's big. The restaurant was not open when I was in there, but they had a nice Subway. I've been informed I need to watch my calorie intake. So I actually had some chicken salad. And then I went for my usual Sunday walk. Did 6 miles. That wore me out. It was kind of a walk and a jog. It actually felt pretty good to actually get jogging. Plus it was cold. So I was bundled up, had the hoodie, had the beanie, even got some knitted gloves to keep my hands warm, but it was cold. What else? Yep. Great bye week. My boys didn't have to play. Looks like we're going to be playing the Vikings. And I got to tell you, man, that Viking game was actually pretty good, too. I enjoyed the playoff games so far. The only one I didn't like was, of course, Seattle. They won at the very end. Eagles just couldn't pull it off, but oh well. No worries. Patriot fans, for some reason, you guys get silent on Facebook when you're gone. All the trash talking up until, oh, you're done. Bye. I'm just excited I'm just shocked and excited how well my 49ers have played this year. I'm, of course, going to hope and predict that they go all the way to the Super Bowl and then win. But, nevertheless, even if that doesn't happen, hey, I'm always faithful to my boys. I'm just proud that we made it this far. My predictions, it's going to be Baltimore and Niners in the Super Bowl again. And hopefully we win. Mad respect for the Baltimore and their quarterback, man. He's a badass. Ours is too, but dude can run. He's got multiple weapons. You take him lightly, you're gonna lose, just like Seattle. But all right, well, I am here in PA. Got here at 9. Again, it kind of sucked. Had to wait till half hour before actual sunrise. And Ohio, scale houses were all closed. The route I was going. On the way back, they're all set up. Meet and greet at the state line. Even Pennsylvania had state troopers out. I saw one had a big truck pulled over. 2 were sitting in the middle, and another one had a 4-wheeler pulled over, all on the opposite direction, which is fine by me. But keep in mind, I don't know, whenever you guys watch this is right after Iran is threatening us. So it's not going to be a shock to me, and it should be a shock to you guys, to see more law enforcement present on the big road. They're looking for specific things. So whatever, you know, for those in the military, you know, your guys' bases are probably at red alert or max security, whatever, because of the threats, terrorist threats. So you never know what the law enforcement are also getting memos to look out for terrorist threats. Um, so just it shouldn't shock you to see more law enforcement present out there on the road. But with that being said, it is Monday. I'm in a mad group of multiple trucks, been here for hours waiting to get offloaded, and there were 4 here to get loaded, and 2 of them said they're here to get oversized, which is what I have, and the truck next to me has oversized. So it could be they literally take them off my truck and his truck and put them on theirs. You never know. I'm hoping. There's about 15 miles away, roughly 15 miles, to Shippernport, PA for gypsum drywall and get a good load out of there. It's another trailer swap and get a good run. Alright, I am running out of time and memory on my phone, so this will have to do. Y'all be good, be safe. This is John with Green Eye Be Rolling. We'll talk with you later.